Pep Guardiola has got his Manchester City side playing some of the best football we have ever seen in the Premier League. But they also have an amazing tactic in their armoury that takes advantage of a little no law of the game. Ederson is capable of kicking the ball the length of the field from Goal Kicks News Group newspapers limited. Manchester City boss Pep Guardiola uses keeper Ederson as his secret weapon. Brazilian goalkeeper Ederson was signed for £34.9 million from Benfica last summer to replace former first-choice custodian Claudio Bravo. And one of the main reasons Guardiola was so keen to sign him was his ability with his feet. In particular, his ability to hit 80-yard passes with amazing accuracy. Ball-playing Bravo had been hailed as the perfect keeper for Guardiola's system when brought in to take over from ostracized Joe Hart the previous off-season. With the Chilean in net, City had an extra man in defense, allowing for more circulation in deeper areas and, in turn, drawing a higher press from opponents. Guardiola's defense and midfield dropped deep and exchange passes with Ederson to lure opponents to press. Pep decided he needed to add another dimension to his game. Enter Ederson, and his rocket launcher left foot. The innovative tactic comes into play from goal kicks, particularly against teams like Tottenham and Liverpool who press high up the pitch. Ederson will play the ball sideways towards the corner flag, for the likes of Kyle Walker to play the ball from the back. One swing of Ederson's left boot can take an entire team out of the game and exploit space behind. This invites the opposition to press even higher up the pitch in a bid to win the ball back in the City half. Then, after doing this for 2 or 3 goal kicks, Ederson will try something different. With a run-up of 2 paces, he swings his left foot and unleashes a long pass that takes out every outfield player. Meal Deal top football chef Tim DATH reveals what stars love to eat and who is best cook, and it exploits a little-known law that you can't be offside from a goal kick. City's front three of Sergio Aguero, Leroy Sane and Raheem Sterling are able to sprint behind the markers, knowing there is no chance they can be flagged or offside. Sun 6 is the new predictor game where you can win £1 million just by correctly picking the results of 6 games. Here is how to get your mitts on the million. Top pundits Ian Wright and Danny Higginbottom have made the picks for this week if you need a steer. And remember, you can claim a free £30 bet with Sun Bets when you sign up. Put a tenner on this weekend's football here. The tactic was first used by City during pre-season. In City's 3-0 International Champions Cup win over Tottenham in Nashville, Ederson nullified Spurs' press with a rifled 80-yard ball to unmark Sergio Aguero in edge of the penalty box. As players cannot be offside from goal kicks, the Argentinian was one-on-one in front of goal. Man City used the tactic against Spurs in pre-season with Aguero left in acres of space. Aguero hit the post on that attack, but Ederson and City ran out 3-0 winners. Goalkeeper Ederson once cleared the opposition's crossbar with a kick out of his hands. Ederson joined Manchester City for £34.9 million last summer. Aguero ultimately hit the post, but its effectiveness was noted, and it is a tactic Guardiola now has up his sleeve. After the game, he revealed it was something he had had in mind since his old Bayern Munich side had struggled to cope with Ederson in a Champions League clash with Benfica. Guardiola said, Ederson has this quality in the goal kicks when the opposition makes high pressing and it's complicated. Now we have the chance to put the ball in the other box, and of course we have a little bit more space in the middle. Ederson can do more than just kick and has proven a great shot stopper for Manchester City too. When I was at Bayern Munich we played Benfica in the Champions League and he was there, and when we tried to analyze them we saw it 4 or 5 times and we organized a meeting to say, guys, what's the matter? What is that? We tried to work about that because he has this quality to put the ball in the other box and it's not offside. We spread out the opponents and we can have more space in the middle. On the surface, City's tactics haven't changed this season during their apparent procession to the title. Just as last season, they look to lure teams onto them as the defense dropped deep to exchange passes with the keeper, before exploiting space in midfield. But now, with Ederson in goal, the rapid front line, any three of Aguero, Gabriel Jesus, Raheem Sterling and Leroy Sane push up ready for a long ball. And, somehow coming off only a 2 or 3 step run up, it is almost undetectable. Sun 6 is the new predictor game where you can win £1 million just by correctly picking the results of 6 games. Here is how to get your mitts on the million. Top pundits Ian Wright and Danny Higginbottom have made the picks for this week if you need a steer. And remember, you can claim a free £30 bet with Sun Bets when you sign up. Put a tenner on this weekend's football here. Ederson pulls off an amazing double save for Manchester City against Manchester United in one kick. Ederson can take an entire team out of the game. And even when defenders wise up to the move and track the front three, City can still exploit the acres of space created between the rivals' back-tracking backline and advancing midfield. And while City have not employed it this season, the trap is ready and waiting for a game where things get tight. Guardiola's side are much improved all over the field this season as players increasingly get used to his methods. But Ederson has added yet another string to his bow, just in case he needs it.